Hello guys, welcome to this week's episode. So I have been super busy this week and I can't wait to share with you what I've been up to. Check out this week's episode where I am on the road with some absolute musical legends. Guys, I am exhausted and I want to say tired, but it just doesn't even cover it. I've just literally got back home about 30 minutes ago and I've been working every single day this week. And what have I been up to? So I did some gigs with a guy called Dave Stewart and with someone I've worked with before, Marti Pellow. But the majority of the week was taken up with rehearsing and doing shows with Dave Stewart. Now, Dave Stewart is a living UK legend. He was one half of the band, the Eurythmics, with Annie Lennox. And they had loads of hits in the 80s and 90s. So Dave turned 65 this week. So he did a couple of shows, one in London and one in his hometown of Sunderland. I'm that tired, guys. I cannot even formulate my words. It was just spectacular. I mean, he had, on the first show, he had 3 drummers. He had the London Community Gospel Choir. He had Bob Geldof. He had John Stevens, Diane Birch, who were artists in their own right. As well as a host of celebrity attendees at the Shepherd's Bush Empire. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed myself. It was definitely a roast, but these things teach you a lot of the inner workings of being in that environment. So we were in rehearsals for the week. And his back catalogue is crazy because not only did he do songs from the Eurythmics stuff, he also performed some of the songs that he produced for other people. He's a well-known songwriter stroke producer and has worked with some of the biggest names in music history. So he definitely has a repertoire that spans like 30 years, I want to say. Material to learn, and obviously sometimes when you do gigs live, you do a different arrangement to the record, so we had lots to learn and lots to do in a very short space of time, but we did it. The shows were fantastic. I think the Sunderland show, he had a colliery band, so he had like a horn band instead of a choir, and he had Johnny Burrell from the Razorlight perform on that show as well. So we had a whole host of different things going on at any one time. It was a lot. But he himself is such a lovely guy. I mean, it's hard to describe somebody who has been doing this for longer than I've been alive. Because it's a very different way of working. Because one thing I did notice is that with the older artists that I've worked with, they work in a very different way. Like, they've got all the best people around them. It can be done. You can pull it off. And so if he wants to add this song to the set, he's going to add it because he knows that the people who are in his team can make it happen. Where I tend to find that newer artists have a lot less spontaneous things. It tends to be very structured, very organised, very planned. And this is what we're doing, and we're doing it this way every time. No deviation, no changes. This is what it will be. Which is fine. I mean, both have their place. And I think for me, on this occasion, it was a big job trying to get everything down, and to the degree that I like it. I like to know what I'm doing. I like to be planned and organised. That was not possible on this gig. But I think we did great. I think the gigs went really well. A few technical problems, but in at large, the show was fantastic. Everybody enjoyed themselves. Candy Dolfer, who was a saxophonist, she was incredible. She was insane. because she was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, this is me waffling on. But I say all this to say that I learnt so much. I always learn things, but I learnt so much on this gig. And also, I got to work with Charlene, and Charlene's a really good friend of mine, and she's appeared in a couple of episodes before now. But she has made the whole thing just so much fun.
How are you feeling, Shelby? I'm feeling good.
Are you?
I'm very happy, yeah.
You feeling as good as you look?
I'm probably feeling better than I look, to be honest. And I look pretty amazing. I'm just joking. But yeah, I'm actually tired as well. I could do with a good kip. And I've got an early morning train journey with Holly tomorrow. We're leaving at 5 to 8 in the morning. This particular set on stage is extremely long.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
Are you ready for your solo?
Yeah, I'm ready for the solo. Songs, definitely.
I am a witness. I bear witness to this awesomeness that I have encountered with this young lady. And as for Holly, well, if you see her in action, you might cry.
Ball out your eyes!
I don't know how I'm going to do that tonight.
Well, you will cry yourself.
I will cry of pain and disappointment.
Tell the people to talk to you.
Girl,
that's what
we will all do this.
We'll all be crying for my embarrassment. And then I
This is her. This is Ra.
That's what it is in sign language.
Listen.
I don't know what Anne is.
I am Ra. You better get it. You better get it.
Goes with my anger name.
Yeah.
Don't
So
wind me up.
it's been a pleasure to meet her and a pleasure to work with her. She's also beautiful and lovely, you know, really fun to be around. And I love things like that. I love when the people that you're working with are really nice and you get on well and you vibe well and we sounded great together, especially because I've never sung with Holly before. So it was a great experience. And then after that, went to Milton Keynes to do some shows with Marti Pellow, who I also adore. And I went on tour with him earlier this year. And yeah, it was cool to see all the band again. A couple of people weren't there because they weren't available, but to see the team again was always going to be a laugh. So we had a great time. And now I'm home, guys. Happy to report that I can see my own bed. And this is what I need. I will be probably missing for the next 2 days. And I will enjoy this. So guys, I hope that you are enjoying the end of summer. We're coming to the end of summer. If not, you might as well say it's over now anyway, because the rain that I've experienced this week has been like epic. But one thing that I really want to stress, and it's something that I've been telling myself, because I always have to, I'm telling you all this stuff, but I also have to tell myself and remind myself of these things that, and I said it on Instagram, that sometimes when you're in environments where it's high pressured and very stressful, you can doubt yourself, you can doubt your abilities, and you can frame it so that it feels like you don't deserve to be there. But actually, all these things that we do are for our learning. So I felt at some points a little bit insecure, and I'm being honest with you because this is the realities of the music business. There are going to be times when you feel a little bit like, ooh, do I deserve to be here? Am I good enough? You know, do I like the people that I'm working with? These are real feelings that, you know, people go through. And for me, I was like, oh, doubting myself sometimes, and, you know, feeling the pressure of everything being so fast paced. But actually, what I've realized is that I'm there. I got the opportunity to work with these people because I'm good enough, and because I have the skills to be able to adapt and to work with other people really well. So be encouraged that even when you're in environments where it's really difficult or really stressed or high pressured, enjoy it. You're there for a reason. It belongs to you. It could have been anyone else in the world in that room, but it was you. So make sure that you seize the opportunities, seize all the networking possibilities that you can get, and just have a good time. So check out our social media, guys. Subscribe to our channel because we post all the time, and make sure that you stay up to date with what's going on. All that remains for me to say is good night. I'm going to bed. Bye.